Hi, I'm Rick Rutledge with Polarity, and today I'm going to talk about one of the many ways Polarity can provide a shortcut to your data. In this example, I've got a ServiceNow ticket that I'm analyzing, and I have my Polarity overlay window here on the right to provide me additional context over this ticket. If I switch into highlight mode, click back over to the ticket, I see immediately a couple things are highlighted. These are things that Polarity has information to tell me about. So in the CVE, I just put my mouse over and I see what the response is. I've got Intel 471 as one of my integrations providing me context, calling it a medium risk, but there is exploit code available. So that sticks out to me that there is potentially a threat to our domain controllers here as the ticket's asking for. I also see in Flashpoint I've got 10 different reports highlighting the number of unique vulnerabilities built around this particular CVE, different groups that could potentially be using it, so additional information that can really help me direct my investigation and which logs I'm looking for. And I also see several posts here from Flashpoint. Obviously in another language, I can highlight this text, however, hit a shortcut key, run it through Google Translate within Polarity, and I see it's Russian, I see what the text is, and in this case there is actually a keyword that jumped out at me, Cobalt Strike. This is contained in another channel, which defines, it's one of my MITRE attack software channel that is basically telling me what this potential vulnerability and testing tool could be doing. So that's enough to go on to make a further investigation out of this. The other words I see that were highlighted over here, the domain controller, is just a shortcut to an IP address that could potentially be vulnerable to this attack. So if I highlight that IP address, hit a shortcut key, I can now run it through Splunk and see that there are recent traffic logs that the firewall allowed through. I can dive into that log and see exactly what traffic this is. It looks like UDP traffic. That may be legitimate traffic, but I want to run an investigation anyway. So with Phantom, I can launch a playbook, open a case to investigate, and start an initial investigation with an automated playbook. I'm going to use the malware hunt and contain playbook on this server. Create my event and run it, and an analyst will be assigned that ticket once the initial playbook has run through the investigative actions. Thank you, and I hope this has helped you think of other ways that Polarity can help augment your work process.